This is the pit I built last time I was here. Gypsy, come here. Gee, she. Oh, geez. What's going on, Jill? Keep him warm, Jill. Daddy's gonna build a fire. Daddy's gonna build a fire. Yeah. Go explore. Go find some critters. What's in there, Jeb? Yeah, we were here last summer, Jeb. Yeah, remember it was hot as fuck when we were here. Yeah. You were running around, you were panting, I remember. You had a rough go of it, Jeb. It was hot. You were pushing it too hard. Yo. Gonna make some potato. Fire. It's windy. This is a nice easy meal. Just set it and forget it. And go a lot of water, olive oil and salt. And a double layer on the aluminum foil. Got some creamy tomato soup with penne, some veggies, got Italian bread with some butter, and cooking up some potatoes still, and some beef. Good morning, it's 8 o'clock. It was a hella cold night last night. I would say in the teens with 10-mile-an-hour wind, close to zero. It was really cold, but I was somewhat cozy in the 4Runner. It wasn't too cold, but definitely felt the wind running through the canyon at night and heard it. Dog water froze. I have 2 canisters of water, one inside the truck that's thawed, and one that was out here, and that thing is frozen. So we're gonna make a big fire, or made a big fire, let this cool down, and I'll have something to cook breakfast with. The sun is coming out over the ridge. It's gonna warm up. You, big girl. You. How my princess doing over here? How my princess? Oh, those eye boogies over here. Those eye boogies out of here. Big girl. You've loves the cold. She's a cuddly teddy bear in the truck. Got some breakfast here. Some eggs. Over medium. Canadian bacon, which is just ham. Italian bread with some butter. And coffee brewing. It's cold. It's not windy though. As you can see, the trees are fairly still. So, nice morning. Nice hearty breakfast. I'm gonna skip lunch and just hike all day. It's gonna be a good day for a hike. super sketchy right here. This is the road too, and this is the cliff. Road, cliff. Okay, I've walked the road about 2 miles into the bottom of the canyon. Now I'm going back up off trail to somewhere up there where my forerunner is. So I'm trying to go back up there, looking for a route. But down here, look at that. What a prominent feature. There's definitely stuff over there. That is a very prominent feature. 2 rock slabs like that. This side caved in, so it's dangerous. It's not too stable. Salt cedar, neon green, utility boat. That's where I want to go, but coming up here, it's like coming up against a wall. Real steep sections. This whole canyon is very drawed out, a lot of down and up. But if I go through there, I don't have to go all the way around there. So let's see how this goes. You can see there's a tree line up there. That's a good sign that there's trees up there. As you see on steep section, there's no trees, obviously. See a lot of big rocks here. Steep draw. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of going straight head on, I'm gonna go like a little switchback to here and then hug the canyon wall and look for an access point up there. This, I can tell, is very steep. The draw here is steep. The rocks are almost rolling down this draw. That's how steep it is. So I know it's going to be a lot of scree and a lot of scratching at the wall of the canyon here. So I'm going to go that way and that way. Very steep. This is the only way you can hike this kind of stuff here is in the cold season, because in the summertime it's just way too steep. There's no water anywhere. Sun is blazing. Keep my eye out for some geology, some cool rocks, some erosion. This is obsidian, I think. You can definitely flint map it. It's hard, brittle. Getting up to it, super steep. All right, made it. So now I'm just gonna walk along it, see if I can find an access point. That's it. It's the crest of the canyon right here. Go Jill! Keep Jill! That was a cottontail. Even if she catches it, she'll just kind of look at it. She's done that before. She'll tire out a rabbit. Chip, stay back. There's that road right there. Yeah, this is a place you don't want to hike at night for sure. You go from Little Plateau to 200, 300 foot drop. Anyway, I've never really explored this whole canyon. You can see how it kind of draws in there. I might want to just hike that, kind of like in this worm pattern. I've hiked all of that. My truck is right there, almost back at camp. But I haven't hiked that section real well. So we still got a day and a half, so we're just gonna keep exploring. I'm gonna go back to the Forerunner, check on Youth. Gonna water up, change my socks, change my shirt, and then go on another hike. Yeah, it's fucking gnarly. That's a steep draw too. I bet you there's a lot of different kind of rocks in there. A lot of geology in a draw like that. You can see it like change colors too. So just gonna keep my eyes open, take my time, get my hiker legs back. All right, so this is a rock crevasse, and it's probably about 30 feet in. Sheer rock on both sides. Probably wouldn't survive the fall, or at least not be conscious for the fall, because you'd get knocked out or get punched in the mouth by this rock. Yeah, definitely want to be careful here. That's why a lot of critters, you'll never find antlers along cliff boundaries, because animals, they just know it's dangerous here. Hike number 2, had some lunch, some cheese tortellini soup. Changed my socks, changed my shirt, and this is corrugated pottery. There's a whole stash of it here. This is what's called a rock house. Just a bunch of rock collected, built up on a mound. And it was sacred because it was a house. So they would bury loved ones right in it. Loved pets too would get buried right under the floor. This is a thick sage forest. Not very good hiking. A lot of noise making. Not good for hunting. And you get snagged on this low brush. A lot of tracks though. Deer track here. It's mostly flat, which is good territory in the high desert. As you saw before, the canyon is super steep, so I am hiking on GPS, but I'm also using prominent landmarks as guides. And here's one. Saw that from real far away. It's like an old juniper. Looks like it's been flipped upside down. Yeah, that was super weird. I was like, what is that? I knew it was some kind of tree. But look at this. It's a flipped upside down juniper. Those are the roots right there. Must have been top heavy and just tipped over. Another rock house here, maybe 50 feet, 30 feet, 40 above the sage, but beautiful area. Look at this, you got the mountain range here, mountain range over there, mountain range over here, southern ranges over here. Pretty cool. Get a 360 view right from here. Even though over there it's all cliff. But here you can definitely have a great vantage point. This is the road from last night where I was going to camp. You can see it's still a lot windier here. But this is reclamation. Used to be a road here, and they've kind of filled it with wood. A lot of cliff here. This is sketchy, I don't want to do this with jelly legs either. This is the kind of stuff that you want to be real sure about your points of contact. And I think I'm going to descend into this canyon and take that road back up. But I'm not sure yet. I want to see what's up here on this plateau. Maybe a better access point. Chips, come on, bud. Get out of there. Chips is good about staying away from the cliff, too. Hi, Jip. Come on, G. Come on, G. Just a 1,000 milliliter, 32 ounce Nalgene with milk. The milk gets frothy as I hike. Makes it taste real good. Just heard a deer rumble through here. But anyway, I've been hugging this lip here. And I'm almost over there where it looks descentable. And then I'll be in this flat canyon here, sort of. And I'll do kind of a loop back to that road. And this is where I'm going to descend in. This is the north side. I'm going to descend and hike this section here. I'm going to avoid all of this. As you can see, it's real steep here. I won't be able to see once I'm in there, so I just have to know to keep this hike going. Don't go too far down and kind of loop back to where that road is. Get about 2.5 hours of sunlight, so I'm gonna get going. All right, the sole of my sneaker literally fell off. I took the paracord off my hiking stick and I've tied the sole to the sneaker with paracord. Yeah, this canyon is tough. Look at this, middle of nowhere. Absolutely just real far inside this canyon. Up and down, up and down. And look at this. This is all pottery. This is a cutting tool, I think. Possibly a cutting tool. But look at this. Wow. Clyde Foods, Rockland, Maine. Maine, that's awesome. They use lobster. Still has its color. Nice to see that. This is, you know, original backpacking food, or overland food, just canned goods, preservation of food. This is Spam. Look at this, the Spam can. Surprisingly, did not rust. It's aluminum, I think, that's why. Yeah, interesting walk through history. Little garbage stash here. But you know, no plastic. In the old days, I mean, this is waste, but it's still, you know, it's metal. It's not like plastic or anything. Kraft sandwich spread. I'm assuming this is like mayo, before mayo existed. Kraft sandwich spread. Cool little jar. Mayonnaise is just egg yolks, right? Or egg whites, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the original right here, before mayo. Kraft sandwich spread. This person was eating nice, huh? Had some lobster, had some Spam for the fire, some mayo before it was mayo, early mayo. Not too dense, but still a lot of up and down, a lot of kind of switching back to avoid obstacles. But like I said, when I came into this draw, or this canyon, I wouldn't be able to see once I'm in here. So if I didn't take a good look, I'd be kind of guessing on where to go. But since I know that there's drop-offs on that side, I'm just gonna hug on the inside of here and work my way towards that road. All right, I finally made it across the bend here, and I'm still hugging the canyon. I'm gonna catch that road at the highest point possible. So I'm gonna just stay along this steep side here and only descend if I have to. I got an hour of sunlight, I would say. I'm feeling gassed though. My shoe repair is working out good. I think I'm around mile 7 or 8. And it's a lot of off trail, a lot of just bushwhacking, scree, going through brush, so fairly tired. But once I get to that road, it'll be kind of easy, kind of dump proof. You know, I could just turn my light on and hike the road. Here, you got to be really careful at all times. Everything is wild, so everything kind of slips out before you. But this canyon is not flat anywhere. And I've hiked the hell out of this area, all sides of it, and for some reason this is one of the last few canyons that I haven't hiked. So I think I know why. There's no water in it. For one, you see no cottonwood veins, none of that kind of stuff that would mark water. So there's no water, there's no critters. There's no critters, there's no antlers, there's no bones. Makes it kind of boring. But Gyps is trooping. Gyps, come here, bud. Gypsy, come here. Gee. What's going on, Gyp? Look at Dad's shoe. Check it out, Gyp. Come up the canyon. I was traversing and it was just kind of pushing me up. So I decided to just come up here. That road is like somewhere over there. Got about half hour for sunset, so I'm gonna go back to camp, hydrate up, make dinner, build a fire, see if I can prepare my shoe for tomorrow. Otherwise, might have to be a two-nighter on account of the shoe, but we'll see. That was pretty hardcore though, that canyon. Took me all day, did this side and then that side. I found a prominent feature on the other side. I want to check tomorrow, but we'll see. This definitely was the epic fail. Literally, the whole thing separated. So, thank goodness for paracord on this hiking pole. Saved that hike. I've had good luck hiking with high tops, sneakers. So, a little surprised the whole shoe fell apart, but the canyon definitely lays down a serious thrash here. Not windy today either. You can hear it's fairly quiet. Like yesterday, it was just wind shear was just fierce, man. Back at camp, you've been chilling. You've had a good picnic, sweetheart. Good camp security. Kept away the coyotes. Still got about 15 minutes maybe before sunset. Got some steak here. Potatoes. Gonna be mashed potatoes. We got some broccoli in aluminum foil with some olive oil and butter in here. Got some willow tea brew in there too. Got a piece of ham for the dogs, but a lot less windier today. Makes camp cooking more fun. Definitely hungry. Lots of broccoli seasoned with sesame ginger. Potato has butter and olive oil. It's 30 degrees, eating inside the truck. Good morning. It's Sunday. It was a cold night of sleep. We've gone 2 nights here. And looks like we're going to be going home because I have broken the Alaskan rule. So the Alaskan rule is 1 is none and 2 is 1. And I only brought 1 pair of shoes. And these are high top Fubus, I think. Yeah, Fubus from Wally World. And they did not make it, man. Usually they kind of just split like up there, but the whole sole fell off. Even this one too. Look at this. This canyon literally thrashed those sneakers. So I gotta go home because I can't really hike in this. You know, look at that. It's almost dangerous and frustrating. So I'm gonna bring 2 pairs of shoes next time. I wanted an extra day here, but it's all right. I'm gonna go home. You've okay. Big girl. Sweetheart. So we're all packed up. It was it was in the 10s and teens last night. Definitely cold. There's no wind. If there was a wind, it would be, I think it would be in the negative. But we had a good day of hiking yesterday. Explored that side of the canyon. And we'll be back to explore that other side we missed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Appreciate it. See ya.